Wow, what it do? This your boy DJ Rooster back at it again. Wake your ass up. The Wallace never sleeps. You heard me? We out here talking some Pelicans basketball. Gotta rock that new, but that old school CP3 jersey. Remind myself of older times, because it's similar to the CP3 days, except we don't have one guy carrying a team like we did before. But here's what it is. Welcome everybody. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. My day's pretty good because I don't let the Saints and Pelicans, dictate my daily happiness levels anymore. I used to be big heavy, as you see from all this. I still got way more too I'm putting up. Used to be way heavier, but now just kind of observing. I'm not as big into as I used to. My happiness and my peace of mind was too important. That's why I can objectively look at the team like this and just not trip. Because in the day, it doesn't really matter who the coach is. New coach, old coach, doesn't really matter. I've noticed some new tendencies. Like for the most part, the rotations, I don't know if they're any better or worse. It might be worse, to be honest with you. We got blown out by 30 points back to back. So, but there's one big major thing that they're still doing. With the lineups. There's only one player really that really matters when it comes to who you're starting. But other than that, the same thing. We can't make free throws. We can't hit shots. So coaching, coaching ain't really gonna help that. Practice time will, but there aren't too many opportunities for practice in an NBA season. So it's a good thing we're not going to the cup. That gives us extra time to prepare, extra time to get healthy, extra time to go from shit. Remember, Borrego was garbage. He got fired from Charlotte, and Charlotte's awful. So man, don't sit here and tell me that Borrego's gonna be better than Willie, because I don't know. I'm kind of questioning that already. Because let's see. Yeah, we still can hit free throws, still can make shots, still can't fucking rebound. So that could go into coaching, because we still not putting Looney out there, who's our best rebounder. And but one thing, the refs still hate us. They let us play. They let Jose play, and not Jose, Herb. They let her play, because they normally don't let her play, but they kind of let them play. But other than that, still the same. Now I will say, as far as rotations go, Borrego will keep the same dudes out there for longer stretches of time. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's different. I guess it definitely felt like a different kind of flow, I guess. I liked it, ish. I liked some aspects of it. Is what it is. So now, let's talk about the stats. You know how I do. And not really much to be said on the surface, but yeah, there's some key numbers here. Now, let's go over the negative people first. No, let's go with the positives. Let's go with the positives. There was a few positives to take away. Most people's trash, but no, I'm going to go negative, because I wrote this in the script, the negative and positives, and I'm going to segue to the next section. So let's go to the negative. I guess to piggyback off what I said earlier about our rebounds, but Messi still ain't getting no damn rebounds. He was six points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 2 rebounds, bro. What are you fucking doing? Messi is so bad at rebounding. So it's if we could just mix all of our damn centers together. Trash. Trey Murphy, minus 19. Messi was a minus 15. Trey Murphy, minus 19. But he actually played all right. I liked a lot of Trey Murphy, what he had going on. He was putting the ball on the floor. He was getting to the hole. He was applying rim pressure, and I liked that. He wasn't really. He got ripped a few times, and as per usual, he'll turn the ball over. But he got 3 steals. He might have had a minus 19, but I like the way Trey Murphy played. I'm not gonna complain too much about Trey Murphy this game. Peavy was a weird one. He had a good stat line when you're looking at it, but he was minus 16. And I think a lot of that, he played at the end. I think he got a lot of his points in garbage time. Really, I didn't really notice him even getting to 16. I didn't even notice that. 7-9. This is a really important game for Peavy because he has been shooting awful. Peavy has been trash. Like, I couldn't even find the words. He's garbage, but I'm glad he's sinking them now. And let's go with Jeremiah Fears, the one the fans love so much. I love him too, and a lot of the media dudes, they love Fears way too much though. You have to ease a rookie in. They just look at his scoring. They look at certain aspects. This goes back to what I was saying in the other video, why they don't like Jose and they like Fears. Like, people have an image of what they think a good basketball player should look like. And Fears just looks like the stereotypical good basketball player. Even though, like, he's always out of position. Like, he's always deep in the negative. But it's a whole thing. I'll get into Fears, after I go over some of the stats. But, yeah, he was 24 points. Good. 9 of 16. Good. He only had 1 rebound and 1 assist. As your guard, he's a point guard. But he's not a point guard. You know what I'm saying? He's not. But we'll come back to them. So, each episode I got to give the biggest loser. And the biggest loser for this game is Herb Jones. Minus 32. Shit. Because Herb Jones just can't hit nothing. Like, Herb is being... I don't know what he's doing, dog. Like, he used to hit his shots better. He used to finish at the rim better. Herb has the ability to be, like, really good. But on the offensive side. But, I don't know, this year, he's just not good at all. Maybe because he didn't have as much time in the off season to, like, rehab like that. He was spending his off season rehabbing instead of, like, working on his game and shooting, I guess. But, yeah, he's been trash. He's been the main one. He got 5 points. He has 5 points. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 1 for 8. Motherfucker shot 12%. Come on, man. Minus 32. If he doesn't miss all those shots, we keep this game a lot closer. That's all the terrible performance I really want to talk about. As far as there's only been a couple good players really. Shout out to I would say McCowan. McCowan's kind of weird. He's at plus 12. He had the highest plus minus, but I think he played a lot of garbage time really. And I watched him. He played. He did play. I like him. I'm not gonna say much. I don't think he was like plus 12 kind of good. But, I do like him. He did his thing. He wasn't like, trash out there. And Carlo. Carlo was good. Plus 4. Get him out there a little bit more. Less Misi, more Carlo. Because Carlo is athletic like Misi, so they pretty much do the same thing. So, I think is a good time to trade Misi. Now would be a good time to trade Misi. He's just not good. Like I said, he's just not good. He's explosive, but he's always opposition too. He's not that dude. Give Carlo more run. Carlo and Luna, give them 2 more runs. Shout out to Jose. He had like the lowest minus on the team, minus 5. And shout out to Hawk, man. Shout out to Hawk. This probably was the best game he played this year. Definitely the best game he played this year. He was hitting everything. Now at the end, I wish he would have like sat him a little at the end so he could keep his numbers fresh, because he started like missing a lot at the end. But doing like the stretch that he was hitting, motherfucker was staying clean bottom. See, he does this just enough to fool you into thinking that he's like turning it around. So hopefully he turns it around enough so he could trade Hawk. I'll trade Hawk, trade Misi. Them 2 dudes gotta go. Now we can add in either Zion or a trade. We don't know. No, we know one of those two got to go. Definitely Zion. Zion most definitely just has to go. But we might have to give it a trade too. I think we can still keep him if we bring in a primary scorer like Brandon Ingram. Well, I think we can still keep him if we bring in a primary scorer. But Trey Murphy is not a number one option. Like he's not. Not at this point anyway. Oh, see what else we got. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, to piggyback off the stats. Go to my next section with the coaching. The one thing we need to see from the coaching staff. Jose needs to start. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Like people are gonna be annoyed with me, but Jose is the best player on the team. Like best is most value provider, not number one scorer or rebounder. The person who provides the most value to the team. No one else on the team is a fucking point guard. Like I don't know how many times I gotta argue with Pels fans and people in the Pels media. You need a point guard. We keep starting off slow because you're not playing with a fucking point guard. We don't have playmaking. We don't have floor generalship. There's three different levels. There's passing, there's playmaking, and then there's being a floor general. We don't have nobody that can be a floor general except Jose. His scoring doesn't really matter. He's also a great rebounder. It's crazy. I need to start taking his rebounding props. Sorry, Jose's gonna get some rebounds. That's weird. I'm gonna start taking his rebounding props. But then again, most sports books don't even have Jose on that bitch anyway, so it's weird. So start Jose. Fields comes off the bench, or now this is gonna be ruffle some feathers. Start Jose and Fierce, and you're gonna have to either sit Trey Murphy or sit Herb Jones. Now you're putting in Fierce for offense, so you might could bring Trey Murphy off the bench to lead the second unit. But Herb is so fucking garbage. I just say lean into offense and just start Trey, sit Herb, have him come off the bench as a sixth man. You know what I'm saying? Start Queen and Makovich. Start Queen and Makovich. So Makovich, Queen, Trey Murphy the three, Fierce, Jose. You need a point guard. The offense just doesn't run without Jose on the court. There's just certain passes that can't be made. Fierce is turning the ball over at an alarming rate. Fierce and Queen. Hold you see, dude? Yeah. So they are turnover machines. Queen had 6. Queen is a connector, but you have nothing to connect him to. A connector is supposed to connect the general to the rest of the team. Because a connector, he doesn't have that floor general ability, but he has that high playmaking ability. He's not going to necessarily move people around and orchestrate. That's a Jose is orchestrating. Fierce, he be pointing around, don't know where the fuck he going. And I see Queen try to do it. Motherfucker looked at Queen no, that's not where we're supposed to go. Jose's the only one that knows when he's pointing and saying this. He's the only one that actually knows what the fuck's going on. That is a value. He is providing value. It would keep yelling it. Jose is the most important player on the team. He's been that way. Play your point guard. I don't care how much he's scoring. Son, you need somebody who can move the ball up the court. I'm just watching him hold the ball. He has the best handle on the team too. Jose ain't getting ripped. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so upset with Pelicans fans and media because I have to have this conversation all the time. I'm watching all these dudes today. No one ever mentions Jose because I don't know. New Orleans fans just has a bunch of I don't know. Y'all don't not know how the game works. You need a point guard. Jose is the only point guard on the team. He's the only point guard on the team. Maybe Pooh. And his handle ain't good enough. Jose ain't getting ripped. I'm watching him control with his body. They were all up on Jose. I'm watching him fucking maneuver around the defense. Other players on the team can't do that. They getting ripped. Trey Murphy getting ripped. Queen getting ripped. Fields getting ripped. Everybody getting ripped. Put the ball in Jose's hands. Now start Jose. You got all these scorers and all these talented dudes on the offense. We got nobody giving the fucking ball. You got Queen and Fierce running the fucking show. Son, start Jose. It's not hard. Start Jose. Like nobody looks at the numbers. Fears is always heavy in the negative because he is not good on defense. What else? He's not good on defense. He tries. He's not a playmaker. He can collapse the defense, yes, but like he doesn't know how to manipulate shapes and people on the court. So he doesn't have those point guard like skills yet. He's going to get there. Queen and Fierce are going to be good, but this ain't Madden. This ain't 2K. These are humans, and there's a learning process. Like the league, the season just started. He's a rookie. They're already gonna start being tired before the All-Star break. That's how rookies work. You can't. It's not Madden. You can't just plug them in and see how good they can perform in certain aspects and just drag that out over 82 games. There's going to be ups and downs, a lot of downs. So start Jose. It's just start Jose. The second half of this video has been all of this, but it's the most important part. Start Jose. Like, is that fucking serious? Is that fucking simple? Like, our offense always looks bad because Jose has to come off the bench late and try to get something going. Start your fucking point guard. Fierce is not a point guard. He's a 2 guard. Start your motherfucking point guard. Oh, man. I was in a good mood before I started this, too. But, this is about as intense as I get. Back in the day, I would have been way more, fiery. But, I mean, that's going to be it right now. See if there's anything else. Herb trash, Misi came rebound. That's really the last 2 notes I had. So we got to do something with Herb. Misi needs to learn how to fucking rebound. You know what I'm saying? Get Looney in. Maybe instead of playing fast, we don't have the personnel to play fast. You need smart players to play fast. You need experienced players to play fast. You can't play fast with this fucking lineup. Not enough experience in the lineup. Not enough chemistry in the lineup. Slow it down. You got Looney and you got great athletes that can run out if you have to. To slow the game down. All right, y'all. That's going to be it for today. It's your boy DJ Roost back at it again. Make sure you check out my other videos. I have some of the most unique and correct Pelicans takes out there. So if you want to keep up with the Rooster and have some talking points for your friends that they never heard, follow, like, and subscribe, and check out my other videos. Have a great day. This your boy, DJ Rooster. Fly up. Fly, motherfucking Pelicans. Fly. Not doing a lot of flying right now. So waddle, Pelican waddle if you can. You know what I'm saying? Move around some kind of way.